G'day guys and gals, so today is Shadowbog Deserted Factory, that's this map here. Big enemy is Forced, and the daily contract is Bloodthirsty Blade 3. So, the other ones we're going to use to max out our 8 are going to be Stimulus 2 and all the 3-1 pointers. Now, you'll notice that I've got an Angelina. You can use any slower you want all the way down to Orchard, it just really depends on how much damage is going to be done to the blades. You can use skill 1 or skill 2. Skill 3 is probably not great for this, so whatever you feel comfortable using. That aside, Texas is up with skill 2. Click, Gummy, Lava the Purgatory. She's using skill 1, by the by. May with skill 2. Frostleaf, Perfumer, Gabriel, and Matoimaru with skill 2. My Matoimaru is maxed, but obviously you don't need that. I mean, you can use someone like Beagle if you like, just to tank forced shots. The reason I'm bringing Matoimaru basically is because of her huge health pool. She doesn't really care about forced. And she does good damage with skill 2, so no complaints all around. Obviously, most of these units are substitutable. It just means that you're going to have to put a little bit more damage on other stuff. So obviously you can exchange lava down for regular lava. Vanguard's a Vanguard, really. I just use Texas for this skill and the stun. Angelina, as I said, you can use any slower you like, but you'll see why I say you may need to invest heavier in other areas. Okay, so we're going to start off with a Vanguard. Now I'm just waiting for lava. Here we go. Next in, I'm going to pop in Angelina to start cycling her skill. Vanguard skill again. I'll pop in May so we can start working on this first enemy. Frostleaf for the same reason. Lava's skill. Get rid of those enemies. Now it's worth noting that Lava's first skill does extend the range. It's a bit like Gaetano's skill, so bear that one in mind. So I'm going to use Angelina's skill to work on that guy. Squeezing Click there as well. So I've just lost my Vanguard, which isn't great. That's okay. We'll pop in Gummy. First healer. Quick skill for this enemy. Just hoping to get at least one more cycle out of my Vanguard, but that's okay. Second healer. And last but not least, when we get there we go, Matoimaru. Now, if you're using solid healers, 5-star and up, there's a very good chance that you won't need to use 2 healers here. You could probably just get away with 1. So Matoimaru will carve up most of those enemies, no dramas. Angelina's skill to slow that one down. Fast forward this. Another shielded enemy, so we're going to use Lava's skill. So basically what we're doing the whole time we go through this is we're just sort of cycling skills back and forward. So right now we're cycling Lava's skill, and then for this next one, because Lava's skill will expire, we're going to cycle Matoimaru's skill, and it's the same with these enemies. These bigger enemies, you'll probably, the red ones, for example, you'll probably need to use everybody's skills, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so we'll use Matoimaru's skill. Now, because Matoimaru was the last one I deployed, even when the guys come through that detect invisible friendlies, the odds of them getting shot by forced, if you've deployed in the wrong order, very... So we're going to use Angelina's skill again. Fast forward. Do that. Now I need to wait for this enemy to get out of Click's range. So the drone goes on this one. So Matoimaru's skill, because we want to save Lava's skill. Angelina's skill. Lava's skill. Mei's skill as soon as it's ready. So you want to just try and keep this enemy locked, which didn't work as well as I was hoping. Oh yes, that's alright. Crisis not entirely averted, but it's there. So now, obviously this enemy is probably just going to one-shot Gummy. So we're going to use Matoimaru's skill as soon as we can. That's done. Everybody else out. And then what we're going to do is pop in Texas a ways away. Gavial is done. I don't need to worry about Gavial. Angelina. Gummy's done. Don't need to worry about Gummy. So we're leaving Perfumer in. Even though that was a click I just clicked on, but that's okay. So Texas is a good one because assuming you're not relying on Forced's big shot like that, he's just out. Bah! That's alright. Anyway. As I was going to say, you can stun him. I probably put Texas one block too far back, but that's okay. So after that, it's just, as Force moves forward, keep cycling those skills through, and Force will eventually go down, because Force is actually probably the weakest defensively of that whole group. Outside of that, though, as I said, you saw Angelina and what she actually did. She slows those enemies right down. But if you're using, say, even a 5-star, can't remember what her name is. She obviously won't get the same sort of damage that Angelina gets, which is why I sort of suggest using Angelina, because it makes it easy for you. Even if you're using just an Angelina with skill 1, it's fairly simple. If you're using an Angelina with skill 3, it will probably make it very, very difficult for you. You'll probably have to time the skills a lot better, because even though the gap between that skill 2 and the skill 3 is only like 5 seconds, it's still probably going to get enough that you may have issues towards the end, but at the same time, you can get away with using skill 3. It's just, you need to time it a little differently, that's all. So, yeah, I hope that helps, guys. If it does, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you for the next one.
この容疑者たちを連行する